neglects the sacred duty of telling their children the real truth. Why were your children afraid to come to you in their trouble? Why did they have to come to me for advice? Remember this, Mrs. Blake. When your children have to go to someone else for advice, you've fallen down in your job. What can we do, Carl?
Yes, what can we do? The whole town will know about this. I'll never be able to face the women of my club again. We'll be ruined.
Mrs. Blake, if I were you, I'd stop thinking about myself and give Joan some of the consideration a girl has a right to expect from her mother.
Hold it! The theaters are no longer on Main Street, and the team no longer travels with the picture. But back then, this was when the road showmen showed they were showmen.
It's gone. It's been gone, I guess, 15 or 20 years now. And it's just about like maybe another 2,000 theaters, just like it in towns like this all over the United States. They've all now gone down to the malls on the edges of town with the big multi-screens. But these were the theaters. These were the little theaters on Main Street where we used to road show. This was the kind of theater we'd be playing Mom and Dad in. And on a typical day, say at 7 o'clock in the evening, the theater would be full of women and teenage girls, and there'd be a line of men and teenage boys stretched down to the end of the block waiting to get in. And right at a crucial point in the picture, a title would come on and would say, "We pause in our presentation to introduce the eminent hygiene commentator, Elliot Forbes." And Mr. Forbes would walk out on the stage and say, "Thank you, ladies, for your warm reception. And today I am here to peel aside the veils of sexual ignorance that too long have overclouded this fair city."
We sold this book, which was a sex manual, and we had two separate books, one for women and one for men. And the authorization is given as, or the author's name is given as M.A. Horn. And I wasn't married at the time, and my name was Mildred Horn. But Kroger said nobody will buy a book written by a woman on sex. Said, "We'll put down M.A. Horn, and they won't know whether you're a man or a woman."
$1 a copy, $2 for the set. Now think of it. For less than the cost of a carton of cigarettes, every home in America can own a set of these vitally important books. And I believe with all my heart that a set of these books belongs on the living room desk or the bedside table of every home in America. For if just one of these books can save a young man from the horror of venereal disease, or a young woman from the shame of unwed motherhood, then there's no telling how much they're worth. Through the efforts of the Women's Research Guild, these books are offered to you tonight at a fraction of their actual cost of printing and handling and distribution. My agents will now pass up and down the aisles amongst you. If you care to take home a set of these books, please do so. And I'd like to close wishing you all a very long life, a very happy life, but above all, a very healthy life. Thank you, good night, and God bless you. I mean, it was unbelievable.
God, Dave got up one night and his wife bought a book for him.
Finally, it comes time for the no longer innocent to pay for his or her misdeeds. After all, wrongdoers always get their due.
I will be happy.
Well, I will, I guess.